So database, what is database? Anybody has any idea? What is database? It falls under the Power Platform, the database. Previously it was called as Common Data Service, CDS, Common Data Service. Which one? The database. Okay. It is a cloud-based storage option for the for the enterprise's data. Okay, so once you store the data in your cloud, the common data service is nothing but the database. So you can connect to different business applications like Power Apps, Power Automate, and so on. So the advantage of this one is, okay, it makes your company's metadata and data easier to manage. Okay, the database actually, it contains the predefined tables. Okay, that is based on the typical data structures. I will just show you here to the Chrome and I just type Microsoft. Powerplatform.microsoft.com, and no, this one. Okay, what I'm going to do is meta database. See, the learn.microsoft.com. This is where you can find all the Microsoft related document for the Power BI. And here, I just forgot the app.power automate. So here it is highly secured everything. What I do is I use my this and all. I'll explain you. Don't worry. Okay. So any of I think why to postpone it. I'll explain it now itself. I'm just in my mobile. I need to approve it. Only then it's all highly secured. So you need to install something called Microsoft Authenticator using your Play Store in your mobile phone. Okay, Microsoft Authenticator. Even though you enter the username and password correctly, still it goes and checks there. Okay. And then, yeah, it got connected now. Here, Power BI, Power Apps. Okay, I think they changed the thing here. The look and feel here. 1 second, let me just. Database, they show the thing here. Let me just go here and let me go and check it in my. I think recently they made some changes to their site, and let me just go here and see. These are the playlist that I created. Here you will find the more number of videos in a specific folder. 1674. Yeah, this is the one.
I got that 30 LPA packages. Now I got 30 LPA packages because of
Even in the case of database, you have two options. One is the import, the connectivity mode. Okay.
Locally, customer dimension, location dimension, product dimension.
Not this one.
And here, automatically the query has been generated with database. Okay, that is where we store it. Be a desktop. To open the JSON file, you need to go to Power. You need to use the entire.
Make.powerapps.com. Say I forgot the link. Okay. Make.powerapps.com. Yes. Make.powerapps.com. I don't know if this is available. See, they changed it now. Make.powerapps.com. The URL itself, they changed it. Let me try it out here one more time. Make.powerapps.com. Okay, they did not change. It's correct. I know the problem with the loading here and the wrong URL. So make.powerapps.com. If you type it here, here you need to go and sign up. Once you sign up, you will have the username and password. Okay, you got your user. So already I have created the username and password. With this, I logged in here. On the right side, you'll find the database. Okay, if you expand this by clicking the down arrow, or kind of a drop down, you will find the tables. So these are the objects that are available under database. When I click on the tables, you can see a lot of tables were created already here. Look here, you have something called account table, address table, appointment table, attachment table, business unit, contact. These tables were already created by someone else. And supposing you wanted to load your own file, what you do is import. Click on import data from Excel. From your laptop to here, you can load it here. And I think there are some limitations. You cannot import the data because only when you go for the licensed one, they will allow you to load it. Okay. And in this case, what I'm going to do is for the demonstration purpose, these tables were already created by someone else. And then when I click on the table account, and we can see the, the column, schema, everything here. Metadata about the table, we can see that. And then the next thing is, you can see the data here in the account name column, what data are there. And the main phone, these are the phone number, city name, primary contact, everything is available here. So now what we are going to do is we are going to use the Power BI desktop to connect to this Power Apps. So for that, what I need to do is I need to know the server name for the data storage or the URL name. Okay, click on the settings and then you have something like session details. And then here you will find this one. Select only the server name. Don't select with the HTTPS and all. Instance URL. Okay, next to instance URL, you need to select only the this thing. Okay, and then click on the database here. I think it will connect directly to, because first time only it will ask the server, the URL, okay, URL of your database and then username and password. Since I already connected it, right? So it directly connects to the Power Apps without even asking the server, the URL name and the username and password, directly connected here. And then when I expand this by clicking on this one, it will show all the tables. Look here, what are the tables we have seen it. I just click on it here, the tables, account, address, appointment, right? All the things you can see there, action code, appointment. For example, if you want appointment, spelling mistake. Look here, appointment. Whatever you see it on cloud, the same thing we can see it here because we connected to the database. So for demonstration purpose, I'm going to select only the account table. And then look here, the data preview is loading for the account table. Instead of waiting for that, I hit the load button here now. It is asking you wanted to import you wanted to use the direct connectivity mode. I'm going to select the import connectivity mode so that the data from that table will get loaded into my local Power BI desktop. I hit the OK button. Okay, account table data got loaded here. Okay, the table name column, a lot of columns are there in this table. To view the data, I just click on the data view and then I just go here, account table. If I select it, it shows only the number of records were just 10. Look here at the bottom. Here we can see the number of records as 10, right? 10 rows, but the number of columns are more here. Fine. Now we were able to connect to the database successfully, and we imported the data also using import connectivity mode. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the donut chart or something like that. Here I just select this table account. Okay, here I just say account name. I just drag and drop this one here, account name. And then the number of employees in each account. You just think, the account name is something like the department name. In each department, how many number of employees, or each account, how many number of employees are working. So we can see that. The same thing you can try with the direct connectivity mode. As I explained you in the case of SQL Server, the direct connectivity mode, right? The same thing is applicable here also. In this case, what will happen? It will not import the data from your database into your Power BI desktop. Instead, what it does is it will connect the data. So whenever you drag and drop, right, the request will be sent to your Power Apps or the database, and then from there it will select the data and then it will populate it here. Okay, so that is the difference between these two. The data will not be loaded into your Power BI desktop. Only the metadata of the table, which means the table name, column names, and then the relationship. That's all. Okay, and the data will not get loaded. That's all, guys. You understood now how we can connect to metadata, but in the real-time scenario, the database, what there are some customers, they have their own tables. They already created a table or they already imported the Excel file data here, so that people across the globe can, if anything available on cloud, people across the globe can access it if they know the URL name and then the username and password, isn't it? Right. So what are the other things are there? Next, I just move on with this one. Database, you see it, and web pages already you have seen it. Any of I just go to the Amazon site. In the case of GitHub, I use the web pages. Okay, why it shows bus stickers and all. Okay, for example, if I select something like mobiles, all the things are available here. I just select this URL, right click on it, copy it, and then go to your Power BI desktop. Here, I just click on the plus sign here to create another page. Get data, and then web page. We click on the web. And then paste it here and hit the OK button. Let's see what happens. No, there is some error here. There is some error here. What is the error? Please enter a value. Yeah, while pasting it, some problem happened. Maybe they would have put some security and all in Amazon. So I don't know. Let us see what happens. Earlier I used to connect. It should connect now also. It will connect and fetch the data. Because in this page, so many things are there now. So because of which, yeah, I think we should have selected something else. So what happened here? Nothing is showing here. It is processing. Let us wait for some time. Okay, here it is still going on. Yes. It will show something like the HTML code, the table, everything. When you select the table, so this is part of the table, right? All the things it will show. And what you can do is you can select what you do is you can do some kind of analysis. The products, you can compare the products prices, everything. Look here, it got connected here. Here, table, yeah, the HTML tables. Select table one, whichever table that you needed. And then here it will show you the books, so all the things. I don't need this one. For example, if I select table 3, okay, and table 2, even table 4 is not much helpful. Column 2, column 3. Yeah, here the first one, the Adobe books and all. Or else you can just select any specific page or so. And let me do one thing here. Cameras. Let's go to the cameras and see if you select this URL, it will take the entire cameras related thing in that page. So that what you can do is in your report, you can do some kind of analysis. You know which camera has higher price, lower price, everything. Obviously, you need to have the net connection. Maybe if it is not showing it, maybe they have restricted on their website, right? Some security reasons. So let's see what is happening here. Yeah, I think they restricted earlier. We were able to do it. Web services. Now we can't. Column and books, articles, and Amazon Prime. Anyhow, we have the custom visual called Word Cloud. That time I will show you. We have some other package or that time I'll show you. So you can grab the values from a website, so using the web page. Okay, and the next one is blank query. I will explain you when I cover the Power Query Editor. And then this is SQL Server Analysis Services. And so far we discussed about all the commonly used file connectors and Power BI data sets and data flows. We will cover it in the next session. And anyhow, I'm getting a lot of messages. See, since tomorrow being New Year, right? So there are a lot of arrangements are going on here with my friends and all. So what we will do is we will shoot it on this Monday to cover the Sunday session. Okay. I will see it. Otherwise, we will have it on Tuesday if you are okay. Okay, if you're all okay. But Tuesday, what we will do is we will have it in the night time. Okay, night time, so that it will be convenient for you. Anyhow, I'll check with every one of you about the mutual time. Since tomorrow being the New Year, right? So I'm going to wrap up now. We started by 5:30. It is 7 o'clock. 1.5 hours I covered. The half an hour, right? So probably what we'll do is we will continue next weekend, right? We will spend more time. It's up to you. I will check with you guys. If you are available during the weekday, we will have one more session so that we will fast track a little bit. Okay. After 2 or 3 sessions, right? We'll try to have additional sessions to complete it at the earlier. Hope it sounds good with you all. If you have time related issues and if you are working on shifts, you just get back to me, based on which I will find out the mutual time which is convenient for you all. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, since you don't have any questions, we will see in the next session onwards, we will discuss about the PL 300 exam questions also side by side. Okay, don't worry.